Hello, Stitch Mania! Or I guess it's post-Stitch Mania now, because it's now June. It is Sunday, June 4th. I think. Let's go with it. Let's say it's June 4th. Yeah, it's June 4th, because tomorrow's the 5th. Hello. It has been a long time. Well, it feels like a long time. I gotta tell you, daily blogging was a lot of fun, but exhausting. And I was excited when it ended, but then, like, I found myself, like, when I was in the car or, like, at home, I'm like, oh, I should film, and da-da. I'm like, so I miss you guys. I miss you a lot. I feel like I haven't talked to you in, like, 5 days or something. And I mean, not that anything exciting has gone on in my life, but like, I miss you. So hello. Oh shoot, I forgot my beverage. Pardon me. You can probably see a really attractive view of me reaching to get my beverage. Oh yeah. This, by the way, what am I drinking? I am drinking David's Tea Cool Colada, or Pina Colada or something, but I made it iced. It is so good. It really is kind of like a pina colada. It's good. Anyway. So, Stitch Mania. It was fun. It was so much fun. Thank you everybody who watched all the videos, who commented, all that kind of stuff. It was a ton of fun. And because it went so well, I will definitely be doing some vlogging probably in the future. I'm thinking definitely October, especially like, in the the roll up to the retreat, which, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Those of you going to the Minnesota Floss Tube Retreat, I think it's hosted, well, it's hosted by Farm Girl Stitches and the Queen of Quite a Lot. But I think they're Midwest Cross Stitchers, I think is what the group's called. I don't know. I could be wrong. Speaking of which, my plan is to go back to all my videos because I realized I didn't put anything in the description box. Like, I didn't modify that. It was like a challenge to just get things uploaded, let alone like put things down below. So, my plan this coming week is to like edit all that and like actually put like links and stuff like that. So if I remember to, I might upload this before I do all that too, because I like uploading and just like get in and out there so I don't have to like sit on it, you know what I'm saying? I will put links to like everything in the description box eventually. I'm not saying it's gonna happen right now, but if you check back in like a week, it might be there. Anyway, I'm a mess. It's been a really good weekend. My husband and his father actually went to Duluth this weekend. So I am home alone for the weekend. Yesterday I went to Sioux Falls, South Dakota and went shopping because I realized like I've gained a bunch of weight and none of my clothes fit, which is super exciting. Not, but oh well. Oh well, all right. The new gym that I'm going to is excellent. I've started team training and I now go to the gym at 5:30 in the a.m. Which, okay, like, I wake up early and I admit that. Like, I get up early. But to be at the gym at 5:30, which means I have to wake up at 4. And 4 is early. Oh, but I'll get used to it. I'm going 2 days a week right now. Sorry. But my plan is to go 3 days a week. This movie is a hot mess, or this video is a hot mess, and I apologize, but nevertheless, hello, and welcome to my Stitch Mania overview. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, etc., please put them in, in the comment section below, and I will be sure to get back to them. One thing before we get to the stitching, I had a couple people ask me about my lips, and like what lip gloss I was wearing, so I'm gonna address that now. I am a chapstick, like, fanatic. I have to have chapstick, like, all the time, and my lips, I don't like them to be dry and crusty, right? So I have chapsticks everywhere, but these, I think in the videos, if you see me in the, like, when I'm standing in my kitchen in the mornings, this is most likely what's on my lips. So this is a very old, like, as in I've worn the writing off, tube of lip smackers in Tropical Punch. See, it's all worn off. And what I always do is a base of like a basic chapstick. This just happens to be the one I'm using. I'm not a huge fan of lip smackers. They're not like that moisturizing. But I'll just put them on. It's alright. Well, this is what I always do. I always put this, like a chapstick, any chapstick, I always put on first. So this happens to be the one I'm using. And then my mom gave me this for Christmas. This is the Origins, it's like chapstick debris on it. This is the Origins Drink Up Hydrating Lip Balm. Like so. And this is in the color 06 Berry Splash. And it came in some like Origins kit or whatever. It's funny because it's called Berry Slash, but it has a very slight minty taste, which like combined with Tropical Punch is not like the greatest, but that's what happens to be sitting in my bathroom. So kisses from me. Now I'm going to take a drink, just smear it all over the place. Okay. So to answer your question, I can't remember your name, but that was it. I know I was asked in a couple videos, so. Let's talk about Stitch Maynia. I have my list right here, and I kept some notes throughout Stitch Maynia, and I wrote down, you know, what I finished. In total, so Stitch Maynia overview, in total, I stitched for 30 of the 31 days. One of the days, I just didn't stitch. I didn't upload, I didn't stitch, that was the 30th. I was super crabby. Go see my last video. Rachel's a hot mess, okay? So that was the only day. I started 15 projects, and I finished 3 of them. And I fully finished 2 of them. So, let's go in order, all right? Number 1, and I have them in this box. Like one of the, as you can see, it goes right up there. So I have them in here. There's going to be a lot of rustling. There's going to be a lot of baggies. Whatever. We're going to have fun with it. So, push all these back. So number 1 is the Lakeside Needlecraft Fantasy Sal, which I've shown a billion times. And I started, ooh, glare. I started the May Circle, which is a dragon. They actually just released the June one. It's like a fairy or something and a bunch of strawberries. It's super cute. If I find a picture, I'll throw it in somewhere. Anyway, so I did not get a lot done on this. This was 2 days. As I said, most of these projects I work on for 2 days. But I didn't get a whole lot done. So let me fold this so you can see this block in particular, and then I'll unfold it so you can see the whole thing. I'm doing this on a 28 count Monaco from Moe's sale in the color D10. And that's it. I did a little bit of the green and some pink. That's it. That's what I get done. So, if you want to see the whole thing, I know I've shown this a few times, but here's my whole thing. Ta-da! Cool. I love the fabric I'm doing it on. Like, and I've been substituting, in every single one of the blocks, I've been substituting something in DMC Metallics. So, because I happen to have the full set, might as well use them, right? They're not that great to work with, but I have them. I'll use them. I'll live. Life moves on. So, I don't know yet what in the dragon I'm going to substitute with metallics. I don't think I've decided yet. So that was that. Next up, we have a Mill Hill kit, and this was Grandpa's tractor, and this I fully finished into a magnet. Ta-da! It's super cute. I like it a lot. My husband really likes it. I originally bought this kit for him. He's a big Case IH fan, which are red. Well, he's a big international fan, so. I'm an international harvester. If any of you heard that song, go look it up. International Harvester. No, what's it called? I think it is called Combine Driver or Combine. It's a good song. Every time I was combining, that song goes in my head. Hogging up the road, I'm a plower on my international harvester. It's a good song. I mean, it's good. Anyway, there you go. Grandpa's tractor. Fully finished. We like it. Okay? And then I have another one. Next one was Bucilla Gallery of Stitches Baby Jesus. The reason why I got these done is we were actually in Chicago for these days, and I had a lot of time in the car to stitch. So here we go. This is one of the set of 3 that I am going to do for my mother-in-law. The kit comes with this frame and everything, so there's Baby Jesus. I'm sorry the lighting isn't the greatest, but it's what we're working with. So yeah, so those are my 2 fully finished. And then next up we have the Sweetheart Tree, which C is for kitty cat. And this is what the finished piece will look like. I got this at my LNS, Stitchville USA. Super cute. This was like an impulse buy, but I'm glad I impulsively bought it. Isn't that adorable? There's some specialty stitches up here, but it's really quite easy. Don't be scared. I think it's so cute. At the retreat, I know we're going to Stitchville, which is awesome. And I think I'm going to buy another one. I don't know which one, but there's, you know, the whole alphabet. So anyway, that is C is for kitty cat, which I like quite a lot. It's fun because it has whisper thread and there's pearl cotton, and it's just fun. I mean, I'm liking it, and that came as a kit. All right, next up we have Dimensions Gold Collection Elegant Bookmarks. And I started, oh my god, there's so much glare. I started this pink one. So they go side by side again. This was a kit, and actually this was a kit my husband bought me a long time ago. Like when he first realized that I like to cross stitch, he bought it for me from Walmart. So, cause he loves me. That's all I got to. For those of you, excuse me, those of you that left comments for Jeremy, my husband, thank you. He is such a fame. I would use a word that starts with a W and ends in or. Because he's like, ooh, he's like, what comments did I get? And I'm like, Jeremy, no one cares about you. He's like, Rachel, I'm more famous than you are on FlossTube. And I'm like, no. But anyway, he's excited. So thank you for your comments about Jeremy. I love him. He deserves the praise. But at the same time, I have to give him crap, you know? Okay. Up next, this is another Mill Hill kit. I had quite a few Mill Hill kits. This one is Happy Camper. It looks like this. I'm doing this one for my madre. I actually got pretty far on this one. Pretty good. I gotta add all the beads. I'm actually traveling. I'm leaving tomorrow for Williamsburg, Iowa. And this, I think, is gonna be one of the ones that I bring with me. Yep. Actually, I'm going to put this in a different pile because I think I'm going to bring that along. Okay, up next we have the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Zombie Loaf, and this one I finished. It's not fully finished, but it's finished. Isn't he cute? I used DMC, and I decided not to fill in the words, like, because this bubble was supposed to be filled in. I just outlined it, and I think it looks super cute. I love the little blood coming out of his mouth. Oh. So, yeah. I really like him. He wasn't that difficult to stitch, but I think I'm going to make him into, like, a little pillow or something like that. But I stitched this on Black Ada. Ah! Zombie Loaf. He's cute. So, yes. Next is another one in that, as I said, there's a trilogy that I'm doing for my mother-in-law. This one is the Gallery of Stitches Nativity. Looks like this. I did not get very far with this. Oop, that's it. Yep. Super exciting. Oh well, the start's the start. So I'm going to give these to my mother-in-law for Christmas, as I said, so I'll finish it sooner or later. I got some other things that are more high priority than that at the moment, but I'll get to those because obviously I have to finish it. Next, we have another one from Dimensions. This is called Enjoy the Ride. Looks like this. And this is where I get to. I've obviously ironed it. So, cute. I love this teal color. I think it's just gorgeous. So that is Dimensions, Enjoy the Ride. And this might be one that I don't know. I don't know, people. No. Okay. Excuse me. Next is from Nimu, and this is called Palm Acidre, and this will probably have like glare because I haven't installed the thing. It's super cute. My husband picked this out, so this is for him. And I am doing this on, he picked this out. This is a Picture This Plus 32 count linen in Fossil. And I started the apple. I'm worried that some of the colors, I don't know. I haven't gotten to the lighter colors yet, so I'm hoping that'll pop. Otherwise, I think I'm going to outline. But maybe it is outlined. Oh, it is outlined, so yeah, no big deal. But I think it's really pretty. And because the midline of this chart is like there's nothing there, I marked it with some sulky thread. But yeah, oh, I love the colors. It is confetti heavy, like, but it's so pretty. Like, it's like a fall dream. So good job, Jeremy, for picking that out. Really, really enjoying it. I don't know the next time that I'll be able to stitch on it, but it's good. It's good. And then we have another big one. This is MCG Textiles. I started Beauty and the Beast, Falling in Love. And this is a kit. Super cute. And I'll show you where I got to. Real big progress. I got that much done. Not too bad, I think. The weekend actually that I started this, my husband and I actually rewatched the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy, which was a lot of fun. So I actually had quite a bit of stitching time because, you know, those movies are quite long. So I had like, what was it, like 9 hours total? We kind of split them up, but some good stitching time. And that's what I was stitching on, was this. So good times were had. And then the next one is the last in that trilogy that I had mentioned. This again is the Busilla Gallery of Stitches. This is Madonna and Child, which I think is my favorite of the three. Like, I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot. And let's see. I think I got further on this one than I did with the last one. Yeah, I did. There she is. So, you know. These are not that, they don't take that long, but you gotta like dedicate time to it. So there's that. And then the next one is Ursula Michaels Designs Road Trip, and I'm doing Camper 1. And I'm doing a modification of this for my mother. That's what it looks like. Will look like finished. I got this from a magazine. I got this from Just Cross Stitch, August of 2016. And I'm doing this on a 28 count Jobelin and Summer Sky. And all I did was work on the border. And I think this is another one that I'm going to be bringing with me on my trip. I don't know though, because I got to make modifications and I don't know. So there's that. Actually, I think I'm going to take Enjoy the Ride and that Mill Hill kit with me. Maybe I should just bring Mill Hill kit. I'm gonna finish it. I'll bring both. What? So, because I gotta make some modifications to that one, and I actually don't want to do that while I'm traveling. Good thoughts. You're here while we're talking about the things. Oh, it's so good. Seriously, go get yourself some. If you don't have a David's tea around, you don't want to order online, whatever. I totally understand. Teavana has a very similar one called Cool Colada or Coconut Colada or something. Very, very similar. Very, very good. I actually went to Teavana yesterday and did some damage because I love tea. I'm not like, you know, I love David's tea. I love Teavana. I love Good Earth tea. My favorite tea of all time is by Good Earth. It's their original, sweet and spicy. Oh my gosh, so good. I made that as an iced tea this morning. So good. It's been in the high 80s here, which like for Minnesota weather, that's like hot. We're like, whoo! I know some of you guys in the South are like high 80s. Come on, buck up. But in Minnesota, that's hot. So it's been hot. Anyway, next is the, this is Paragon Needlecraft. This is like a weird one. This is my weirdo. This is called A Child's Prayer. And this is one that's like stamped on the fabric. And I started the cat. And I don't know if you can tell, but like it's meant to be wonky. Like the stitches are not meant to be even, and like they're not in lines, and like that annoys me. But here's my, I almost finished the cats. I just gotta do their faces, but I don't know. I think it's gonna be interesting when it's finished. Do I have a picture? Am I professional? I do. I can show you what it'll look like. This is what it looks like finished. I don't know, it's weird. Excuse me, I found this actually in my grandma's stash. And one of you commented that you would actually finish this. So, cool. I'd love to see what it looks like. I like it, like, but I do think it's weird. And like the crooked stitches, I was like, but, oh well, I'm just going with it, okay? We're going with it. So that was that. And then last but not least, this is one actually I've been working on for the past few days because like I hadn't filmed this video and I was like, oh, I don't want to like change projects. But I think I will today. This is the Mill Hill Buttons and Beads. This is harvest corn. And you guys know my obsession with corn. I started in agriculture because of corn. Like, the reason why, okay, so this is story time. Okay, so if you don't like my rambles, you might want to fast forward a little bit. I come from the Twin Cities. I'm a city girl. I didn't grow up on a farm. I don't know anything about agriculture, like nothing. I didn't take ag in school. Nada, right? I went to the University of Minnesota for biochemistry because I'm like, oh, I want to work in a lab because I love science. Ah! You know. Well, I was dating this guy at the time. And he's like, Rachel, he's like, I got this internship with Monsanto. He's like, you should do it. You know, then we can like do this together. And it's like sort of science related and da da da. And I'm like, ah, sure. I liked him, you know, and I was like, okay. So I ended up getting an internship with Monsanto as a corn breeding intern. And I don't know anything about corn. Like, I didn't even know how to identify corn in a field. I'm like when they're babies, not when like they're tall. I know that. But like when they were babies, I was like, I don't know. And me and this guy actually ended up breaking up before the summer, which is like totally fine and everything. But I fell in love with it. I spent the summer hoeing weeds and pollinating corn, and I loved it. Loved it. And I then did another internship with Pioneer in corn breeding. But then I was still dumb because I was like, well, I still want to work in a lab, but now I want to work with plants and da 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 da. So I got my master's in biochemistry. And like looking back, I probably should have gotten in like agronomy or something like that, but whatever, life happens. And I ended up getting a job with Monsanto again as a soy breeding research associate. I worked, a research assistant, whatever. I ran the nursery and I loved it. I miss it. I mean, I still miss it, but you know, times are changing, things were changing, a different job opened up, I took it, I'm glad I did, you know, I don't regret that decision, but anyway, you never know where life is going to take you. And it's funny because I do a lot of, you know, outreach at schools and stuff like that. And I always get the question of how did you end up in agriculture because you come from the Twin Cities. And I always say, well, this guy convinced me to do it. And I liked him so much. So I was like, ah, yeah, sure, you know, La La Land. And I always get laughs from like the kids, especially like the seniors and stuff. But I'm like, you know, sometimes you do dumb things that end up being the best decisions of your life. So, you know, sometimes you do dumb things that end up being like, that ruin your life. So don't do anything super stupid. But like signing up for a corn breeding internship, go for it. Do it. Just do it. You know, what's the worst that was going to happen? I mean, they were going to pay me to like hoe weeds. I was like, oh, okay. So anyway, that's why like, I just have this thing for corn. I really do. I like it. I do. Even though I work in soy. I mean, I have a thing for soy too, but like corn was always like my first love. And like for years, I wanted to get a tattoo of like a corn plant, like going up my leg. I don't know why I'm holding up my leg, but like I really wanted to get like a corn plant or something. But I didn't, and now I'm happy I didn't, but like, it would still be cool, because I don't think I have any ag-related tattoos. No, I don't. Maybe I should just get like one solitary soybean, like on my wrist or something, just a little tiny soybean. Would that not be cute? People would be like, what is that? Don't ask me. What color hilum would I get though? Hilum, if you ever look at it, this is, I digress. The hilum of a soybean, or like of anything, I guess, is the place where the bean attached to the wall of the pod, and so it comes in different colors. So it's like a mark on the bean. It can be black, brown, etc. But that's what the hilum is. They come in different colors, and so I think there are 6 colors: black, brown, imperfect black, buff, yellow. There's imperfect yellow. I know I'm forgetting one. Gray. I forgot gray. So, 7 colors. But imperfect yellow is super rare. It's just not in commercial. I digress. You ever want to know anything about soybeans? Let me know. I know too much, because I work with them. But, anyway. You guys probably don't come here to listen to me ramble on and on about soybeans, but I can't help it. I love soy. I love agriculture, and I love corn. I probably love corn more than soy, but shh. Don't tell them. Anyway, here's my harvest corn. As you can see, I'm working on this half. There are so many beads in this thing. Like these, this Indian corn is like solid beads, which is fun. One of the women I used to work with, Cindy, she grows all sorts of different kinds of Indian corn, kind of like this. And they come in, I mean, it comes in like a bazillion different colors. And actually the biochemical, reason why the kernels are different colors is like super cool, but I won't talk about that here because I doubt you guys want to know about corn genetics, but it's super fascinating to me. And anyway, she grew a whole bunch of it for our wedding. She gave it to me, and I still have like a whole bunch. I still have some of the of it that she gave us for our wedding, and I treasure it, you know. I'm just like gonna get all emotional about corn. That's me, guys. That's me. Anyway, that's it. This needle minder is an eggplant because I felt like it matched that Julie from Nifty Needle Nannies gave me. Julie, by the way, I don't even know how to thank you. I don't know how. You sent me like the greatest gift, and thank you. Thank you again. You're awesome. And yeah, words can't describe. So head on over to Nifty Needle Nannies. All of you that are watching this video, go over there and buy stuff. Because she needs it. I mean, she deserves it. She deserves it. She's a Minnesota Stitcher. Like, we're the best. No offense to all you other states, countries, etc. But I live in Minnesota, therefore I think Minnesota is the best. And I'm aware that I'm super biased, and that's just my opinion, but Minnesota for life, okay? I've lived here well, I take that back. I haven't lived here my whole life, but I've spent 3 years living in, I spent 3 years living in Iowa, and I spent a summer living in Kansas, so I've been to other places, but Minnesota is my home, and I think it's the greatest state, and that's just my opinion. Anyway, this is getting weird. Thank you all for watching. Last part of my video is I am doing a giveaway. Yay! You guys have been so supportive. Stitch Mania has been so fun, and I want to give back. So, I am giving away 2 $25 gift cards to wherever you want. If we can, we'll have to work this out. I would like to do 1-2-3 Stitch, but I know like international, that might not be the greatest. So if you're, I'm opening this up to everybody. So if you're international or what have you, we'll figure something out. But I would like, otherwise I think I'll do 1, 2, 3 Stitch or Amazon, whatever. But I'm giving away 2 $25 gift cards. So there'll be 2 winners. They will each get a $25 gift card to a place. Okay? And I will work out with the winners what they want. So what do you need to do to enter into this giveaway? Well, I'm going to use random comment generator. So comment down below. Tell me what's something I want to know. What is your favorite plant? It doesn't have to be like a crop or a vegetable or anything, though those are cool too. But like it could be, hey, I love ferns because they're some of the most ancient plants and they're super cool. I mean, that's valid. I love ferns too. But, you know, anything. What is your favorite plant and why? Because I'm curious. Comment down below your favorite plant, and then you have to be a subscriber. And the reason why I want you to be a subscriber is so that I know that, you know, you actually follow my channel and you're one of the awesome stitchy people that I know. And not just some random person that sees giveaway, even though, like, what do they care about stitching stuff, you know? I want it for you guys, okay? All of you. So, sorry, I'm like losing my voice. So, comment down below on your favorite plant and be subscribed to my channel. Those are the 2 things you need to do. I will leave this open until the... When do I want to leave this open till? Middle of June. Let's do June. Let's see. June 16th, I believe, is a Friday. So let's do the 17th, 18th. End of day, June 18th, is when I will be closing this down. So you have until June 18th to comment down below. And anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful stitchy day, enjoying the weather. If it's nice, if it's not nice, then I don't know. I feel bad for you. Anyway, I love you all. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you soon. Bye.